Can artificial intelligence predict the future? What does predicting the future even mean? If an AI can predict, should we act on those predictions? What about personal freedom, privacy, and the risk of false positives? Hey everyone, and welcome to SkyTech Science, the podcast where we explore the latest breakthroughs shaping our future in science and technology. I'm your host, Hector Duran, and today we're exploring a question that sounds like science fiction, but is quickly becoming science fact. Can artificial intelligence predict the future? The short answer is yes, but with limits. Let's unpack that. What does predicting the future even mean? When we talk about predicting the future, we often imagine oracles, time machines, or crystal balls. But in the world of science and tech, prediction has a different, much more grounded meaning. Prediction, for AI, is about using past and present data to estimate future outcomes. It's not magic, it's math, specifically statistics, probability, and pattern recognition. And that's where artificial intelligence shines. But how AI does it? Imagine you're trying to predict tomorrow's weather. You could look at historical weather patterns, current temperature, wind, and humidity, satellite imagery, and atmospheric models. Now imagine doing that across thousands of cities, millions of data points, and decades of history. In seconds, that's where AI comes in. Using machine learning models, especially neural networks and time series algorithms, AI systems can find patterns that are invisible to the human eye and use them to make probabilistic forecasts. The key word here is probabilistic. AI doesn't give certainty, it gives probabilities. Let's clear something up. AI doesn't say, "This will happen." It says, based on what I've seen before, there's an 83% chance this will happen. This is the same principle behind Netflix suggesting what to watch, Waze calculating your arrival time, banks detecting fraud, doctors identifying early signs of disease. It's not fortune-telling, it's data-driven forecasting, where AI is already predicting the future. Let's take a look at some real examples where AI is being used right now to make meaningful, forward-looking predictions. In healthcare, AI models are being trained on thousands of medical records to spot patterns that doctors may miss, even predicting illnesses before symptoms appear, like early-stage Alzheimer's, heart failure risk, or cancer recurrence. In finance, banks and hedge funds use AI to forecast stock behavior, detect potential market crashes, and assess credit risks. In climate science, AI helps model and forecast long-term climate change, deforestation patterns, and the likelihood of natural disasters like floods or hurricanes. In urban planning, some cities use AI to predict traffic congestion, energy demand, or even crime hotspots to make smarter decisions. In education and work, predictive AI and platforms like Coursera or LinkedIn suggest courses, careers, or promotions based on a person's skills and progression trends. What makes these predictions possible? All of this is made possible by one crucial thing: data. The more high quality, relevant, and diverse the data, the better the prediction. But here's something worth remembering: bad data equals bad predictions. That's why biases in data, for example, underrepresenting certain communities, can lead to inaccurate or even harmful outcomes. So while AI may seem smart, it's really only as good as the information it's trained on. Garbage in, garbage out. Now, regarding the ethics of predicting the future, here's where it gets deep. If an AI can predict whether a student might drop out, whether a person is likely to commit a crime, or whether someone might get sick, should we act on those predictions? What about personal freedom, privacy, and the risk of false positives? There's a growing debate about AI and determinism. Just because something is likely to happen, does that mean we should intervene in people's lives before it does? These are hard questions, and they matter more the better AI becomes at forecasting. Final thought: what prediction really means? So back to the big question: can AI predict the future? Yes. In many domains, it already does. But AI doesn't give us destiny. It gives us probabilities, grounded in data, shaped by algorithms, and improved with experience. In other words, AI helps us make better guesses, smarter decisions, more informed plans. And the real power isn't just in prediction, it's in what we choose to do with it. As Alan Kay once said, The best way to predict the future is to invent it. AI is just a tool. The future is still ours to build. That's it for today's episode of SkyTech Science. If you liked what you heard, share it with a friend, follow the podcast, and let us know what topic you'd like us to explore next. Until next time, I'm Hector Duran, and remember, the future isn't something we wait for. It's something we build.